Welcome back, guys. We're back with our trade deadline reactions after this Week 9 recap. Um, crazy day today. What do you think, Mike?
We're talking all morning. I wanted that boy Max Crosby from ideally perfect situation. They're doing a yard sale and we can get him for a first and maybe Braxton Jones, elite offensive lineman from Chicago. So
for a UDFA.
no, realistically, I was expecting and that didn't happen. We signed that. What's his name? AJ from Cleveland. What's
John.
Soroyenka?
Yes. Yeah, it's a long name. I don't even
first
know.
round pick from Tampa, 32nd pick in 2021. Don't know much about him other than college, I guess.
He's a big body D end, which fits the Dennis Allen mold.
Joe Tryon Soroyenka.
Athletic.
Yeah. Good
But
rasp.
craziest. So happy about that. That gives us depth. Obviously our defensive line has been the primary area of concern when healthy. I haven't been healthy, so but outside of them, the line has been what's been holding us back, I feel like. But the crazier part for me was that Sauce Gardner trade.
Yeah.
That was insane. I don't know if you guys want to go into that a little
Wild
bit.
stuff.
2 first rounders to me blows my mind, but you guys talk about it.
With a QB on a 1-year deal, I think.
Did he sign a one? Did Daniel Jones?
It's either a 1 or 2 year deal.
I think it's
Yeah.
2. Let me look it up.
Maybe it's 2. I could be wrong. But it's a vote of confidence to Daniel Jones because you don't do that type of trade if you are not certain at quarterback.
Yeah.
Right or wrong in that evaluation.
Yeah, that's an all.
It's 1 year, bro.
It's a 1-year deal. I mean, he'll get extended probably, but you gotta hope
He'll
that
want a lot of
he's-
money though.
Yeah, hope that he's the guy going forward and doesn't turn into Giants Daniel Jones at all. But I mean, I think Steichen offense it can work. Good O line,
I think-
Taylor, but
Yeah, I think this is the year to go all in the AFC. Like Chiefs are down. The Texans, Ravens aren't looking too good. Or projected to make the playoffs. So if you're one of those teams that believes you can make it in the AFC, I think this is the year you go in. I do think it was a lot. 2 firsts is something you get for a quarterback or an edge rusher. Maybe a nice skill position like top
or left tackle
or yeah,
Jeremy Tunsil.
offensive
Tackle,
lineman.
doesn't say tackle.
So and absolutely insane overpay, I would say, especially since they gave up Adonai Mitchell as well in the deal. So it's kind of ballsy for the Colts. I think they got fleeced, and I'm not sure Sauce is the 2 first rounders quality. I think he's like a B+ corner. I think
Is he even top 5?
I think some metrics would put him
Pat
top
Surtain.
5, but yeah, keep going.
The eye test. Pat Surtain. Bias. Jalen Johnson. Bias, of course.
Derek Stingley.
Cooper Stingley. Gonzo. Witherspoon.
Witherspoon over McDuffie?
I mean, right there, I'm taking all those guys over pass
Sauce.
interference Sauce.
Yeah, he does grab a lot. But okay, yeah. But I think the New York media kind of carried his name a little bit. He was very grabby, didn't get called for it, which goes on the radar. But yeah, I guess it's debatable. I guess you could. He's like a fringe 5th, 6th, maybe a 4th.
6, 7.
7. What do you think, AJ?
Yeah, that was kind of like the big blockbuster trade of the day. The Cowboys made some moves. What do we think of those moves?
Jerry came out yesterday and said that he had some up his sleeve, and then I saw the Logan Wilson trade this morning, and I was like, that's what was up his sleeve. But I think he was probably more referring to the Quinn and Williams deal. I mean, maybe he was referring to Logan Wilson. I have no idea. I don't love like giving up Micah Parsons and then like getting that, like if you're like, okay, we're not a championship caliber defense, we need more pieces than like just Micah Parsons. Let's turn like 2 first-round picks, like R2 into 4 with Packers, and then you're gonna give up a second and a first to get back Quinn Williams, who's a very good player in his own right, but he's older. And then you gave up. I mean, you gave up a lot of draft capital to get him, and you're at 3-5-1. I don't really know if it's like that's the right move. I feel like it's a little more Jerry wanting to stay in the headlines, which it worked if that's what was the goal. But I don't really understand the move from a Dallas perspective. I think the Jets, they have these talented guys and they suck. So why not capitalize on the draft, on getting the most amount of draft capital possible? I would have traded Jermaine Johnson and Breece Hall too if there were takers. But yeah, I think at least you have kind of a direction for the Jets fans. Probably going to reach 2 decades without making the playoffs. But, load up on 2026, 2027 draft picks. They're probably going to get a top.
Give Justin
pick
Fields
this
a
year.
Supermax.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Fields, sign him as your quarterback, and you can get the number 1 overall pick.
We know that from experience.
Yeah, exactly. 2022, and now 2025. Sucks to be him, but I mean, he's not a good quarterback. I've been beating the table about he should embrace skill position. I think he's a top 10 athlete in this league. Capitalize on that. But yeah, back to the trades. Don't really understand it from the Cowboys' perspective, but I think A for the Jets.
After last night, that Arizona coming in with Brissett, who they named their full-time starter now, earlier today, and coming in to AT&T and winning, you have the Stephen A. Smith memes already coming out with him and Jerry up in the booth. Like, you have they just don't look good, man. I don't know. They probably just needed a splash to get back in the media, as you were just saying. Quinnen Williams, unfortunately, with the new governor of Texas, will have to pay 100% tariffs to move.
That's incorrect. He probably lives in New Jersey.
You're making. Maybe he found a cheaper apartment in the city, bro. Who knows?
That's not true. You know that's not true.
I know it's not true.
It's a terrible commute.
Whatever.
You gotta go across the bridge or the tunnel or whatever it is out there.
Well, yeah, whatever it is. Cross the lake, fly over it. But yeah, Is Dallas cooked? All their sport franchises have been cooked, man. Start me off with the Mavericks. We're going to trade Luka for this basketball player named Cooper Flag that can't even average 10 points a game.
Trade him for Anthony Davis.
But Anthony Davis might have just broken his leg or whatever he just might have.
Oh, really? I just thought he got hurt. I didn't realize it.
He got hurt bad. I don't know what I know this is a cover 2 podcast, but 2-3 man zone.
There we go. Good segue.
Dude, Dallas did the Miko Rantanen trade.
Okay, I guess it's not bad. He's out on.
So it's just they got rid of Micah. Too much podcasting. Leave the podcasting up to the pros.
Exactly.
In this room.
2 crew. Casuals. We can do a quick intermission here, like for a second. I know the World Series is going on. Last time we were filmed, reactions to that final game, Game 7.
Mike said Shohei Ohtani GOAT.
But he comes up with the most popular take and thinks he's doing hot takes.
He's the Travis Hunter of baseball.
I've been, dude.
Travis Hunter of baseball.
Maybe we won't react to that game. What other trades were done today? What was big?
Instant classic.
One of the best baseball games I've watched. Playoff baseball, especially. great series. You got the 18 innings, and then Game 7 goes to extras. The amount of like chances both teams had to win it, and then it's like, oh, to tag at home, not even a tag. It was just force out.
Yeah.
The
That was so
catch.
casual. The way the pitcher caught that was so casual. Like it was crazy. No nerves.
I mean,
was
he's a
insane.
catcher. That's what they're
I
trying
know, but
to-
AJ,
That's what you get paid.
that is the championship in your hand on a regular like base
Mhm.
play.
On a routine,
It's not like there's
force out.
no. But that's more than routine. That's like.
Yeah. No, I know.
Throw it to home.
You feel for Toronto fans, just because. I mean, I could say a 30-year drop, 32-year drop. Yeah, whatever. But they had plenty. Like when they loaded the bases and didn't with one out and didn't score, I was like, cooked. And then I didn't like the bunt either
Mhm.
in the 11th, I think. I didn't like the bunt. But Bo Bichette played
A
injured
guy who's
and had a great game. He's a free agent. But yeah,
Do you have anything else in that game, Cooper?
No, great catch in the outfield. I don't think Kike was catching that, and he saved. Was it Pajes?
Pajes.
Yeah, he saved the game. Insane. Like that guy, you can't hit a better ball than that, and the guy just makes a better catch. And it's just like you can't say it's unlucky because there's so much skill that goes on in those plays. But like the amount of chances you had to win and then you can't nail any of them, that was kind of sad for Blue Jays. And of course, like Will Smith gets 6 World Series in a row. And
yeah, it's two different worlds. Will Smith though.
It's a different. It's
There's
not
like
the same
there's a
exact-
catcher. The catcher won in 24.
Oh shoot! Did I get
Yeah,
baited?
no, I thought it was that too, but I was like,
I thought it was the same person too, but it's two different people.
2024 and 2025 was a catcher. 21, 22, 23 was a pitcher who was just
shoot.
he was just on like 22 was Astros, 23 was Rangers, and then 23 was 21 was 21. I don't remember what.
Diamondbacks.
No, that was 23, but they lost. Where's
Rangers.
2021? Oh, Brave. It was Braves, Astros, Rangers.
That's crazy. Well, I got baited. But yeah, that's all I have for baseball.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Canada, going across the country, up near Vancouver, right underneath Seattle. Their baseball team obviously almost made the championship, but their football team just signed a guy traded from New Orleans. What kind of element does this add to their offense in the fact that they do have Jackson Smith and Jigba, they do have Cooper Kupp, they have the rookie Torrey Holton from Colorado State or Colorado? Where's he from? Is he from Colorado or Colorado State?
Colorado State.
Okay, yeah.
But he's a Horton.
They have some vertical threats over there. How does Shaheed add an element to this offense? Obviously, coming back to his coordinator in Kubiak. What does this add to Seattle?
It's another vertical threat.
So far this year.
I think you can take away coverage from JSN, and that'll help. Like, I mean, it's hard to say he's needed to take away coverage because he's been so dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's almost at 1,000 yards, and he's only played 8 games because they've had their bye week, right?
Yeah.
So like that's kind of unreal. But I would say it makes him more versatile. They
Clint Kubiak brings in a familiar face.
Yeah, they can. I mean, that 2-game Saints run last year was kind of unreal. So Shaheed was going off. So I mean, if you can replicate any of that, you become lethal. I'd say, yeah, just didn't have to give up too much. It was a 4th and a 6th.
Yeah.
So seems like a pretty even trade all the way around. I don't know what the Saints are doing by acquiring Devon Bailey in the offseason for a 4th and a 7th, and then
That's the same trade. That's crazy.
it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, Saints are trying to figure their way around the cap, and they've always had to do that ever since Drew Brees retired. I think they put him over the cap.
Yeah, their cap situation is because they were just kicking the can down the road for like 8 years ago. And then
Derek Carr like rescinded his contract this year. Imagine if he would have taken that money, where they would be at right now. Because Carr said, yeah, like he did a gesture for the team, like, I won't take your money for this last year. when he
Dang.
retired.
Okay, so his cap came off the
Could have
books.
hit against, yeah, Carr's did.
Wow.
Good
Pretty
guy,
interesting.
good guy, Carr.
Yeah.
Tyler Show, quarterback 1 down in New Orleans.
Throwing to nobody.
Speaking of the Seahawks and Jackson Smith and Jigba, I want to apologize on behalf of the my part of the coverage for anytime touchdown parlays. Colson Loveland got 2 in that Bears game. We'll talk about soon.
Josh Allen
who
hit
I dropped
and
on. Was
Trey
that your
McBride.
pick, AJ?
That was me. Yeah.
And McBride was Cooper's pick. Mine was Jackson Smith and Jigba. Had multiple opportunities to score, but Commanders are just buns. The Seahawks were throwing to backup tight ends. They were scoring.
There was like 3 guys who
Jackson.
the announcer said like this is their first touchdown of their career.
Yeah, Cody White,
Yeah. I was like,
Hol-
are you kidding
Holton
me?
scored 2.
Arroyo.
Yeah.
The thing Smith could have scored like 2 or 3 times, but
Yeah.
had over 100 yards, 150 yards, I think.
Sold the parlay, Mike.
It's okay.
That's on me. I will be better this week.
Okay.
And I sound like that guy. You see that guy on Twitter who does the ladder challenges when he loses? He's like,
Oh, okay. No, we're chilling.
can
Sorry.
you hear me?
Thought the earpod died.
Yeah, you're good.
Yours did?
No, you're good.
Cooper hear me? Okay. He can't hear me, can he?
Dang. It's mine. You're good. You're good. You can go.
What are we talking, Mike? That game or
Should we
another
go-
trade?
any-
I don't really know what other trades
talk
were.
to Cooper through me. Any other trades? Does Cooper know of anything else?
Any other trades?
Anyone's talking
You like
about
the
trades?
Broncos sitting on the sidelines?
Like I said with the Colts, this is the year to go in with the AFC top teams from last year being down. I don't mind them sitting by, but I would have liked, like, we were in on Luke Musgrave, but since Tyler Kraft got injured, they're not going to give that up. And of course, they traded for TJ Hawkinson. I think, did they?
What?
Or am I
No, that's the Vikings.
Yo, Cooper got baited again by the NFL
did I get
media.
got?
He got
Dang.
baited.
Oh,
I thought the Packers traded.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that.
Oh no, never mind. I'm fake news over here. Maybe they were rumored. I don't know. But so we lost out on Luke Musgrave because the Packers had an injury at a position.
Ask him about Komet. AJ.
Komet. We would have given you Komet.
Yeah.
I would have given you Komet for a
Bag of chips.
yeah.
No, come on, a fifth.
Komet would have been
Mike
fun.
wanted a 5th.
Yeah. People said we were in on Waddle, but they wanted a first plus some,
No.
and so we weren't going to do that.
Oh.
So I think with everything being expensive, I'm glad we stayed put. I would have hated us go in and then overpay like the Colts or the Cowboys. The Cowboys were driving up the market, like just handing out first, left, and right. So you're going to drive up the market that way. I'll say, yeah, I'm okay with the Broncos standing pat. I don't think we had any room anywhere else. It might have been nice to add a depth O lineman since
Braxton Jones.
we're having some injuries there,
Yeah.
on the interior. But yeah, I don't mind what they did. They like their guys. That's fine with me.
I like their guys. I
But
like
yeah,
their guys.
how do you guys like how the Bears handled it?
I love it. Love it. I did not want to go all in. We were not a player away. This burned us with Khalil Mack. Don't want to give up
Okay, but
first
it
for
got us
Max
to the point we could have
Crosby.
won. It got us to the point we could have won.
Yeah, 1 year, and then Trubisky's not the guy, and then you're paying Khalil Mack this, you're paying Danny Trevathan this, you're paying Leonard Floyd this. You extend Eddie Jackson, and it's like, oh man, our roster's so expensive. Let's get some young guys in here, and it's like, oh, we only have a 3rd round picks, and we take David Montgomery, and then our O line sucks. That was my fear. Our team is already expensive. The investment on the defensive line has not panned out, but that we still have money tied to Montez Sweat, Dio, and Grady Jarrett, which I would have loved to not have. Honestly, all three of them, but the last two. And then if we were to pay trade and then whatever his contract is, assume some kind of extension. Or did he just sign? He might have just signed an extension. But anyways, absorb that money. That's a lot of money into defensive line, which we need to. Like, I think we need to draft defensive line with our first pick.
I kind of like Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame, man.
Yep, you like building a 7-on-7 team.
Bro's building a practice squad.
I think
No, I mean
that
I
what?
No, go ahead.
Oh, you said that you think, and then you just stopped.
I'll finish after. Go ahead, finish.
No, I liked that. I wanted to stay pat, stand pat. I would have welcomed a couple of trades to acquire some draft capital. I know I've been talking about the DJ Moore trade. I do still think that happens in the
Get
offseason.
this guy out of here.
Allocate
Get this
resources.
guy outta here.
I do think that happens.
Bro.
Let me finish.
No, because you're talking BS right now, bro.
No, I'm
Come
not.
on.
The Bears beat reporter has said like, oh, if there was a guy who's going to get traded, the most realistic candidate is DJ Moore because of the allocation of resources they already have put into the wide receiver position. Or I'd be okay with trading. Would have been okay trading Cole Kmet because we invested a first round pick into a tight end. He wasn't picked by this regime. So I think he's a notable candidate to be off the team in the offseason. I would have welcomed the trade this year or this like at the trade deadline. But I'm just saying, don't come crying to me when DJ Moore is off the team at the end of the year. I went on record at the beginning of the year. I said Cole, DJ, DeAndre Swift, and Tremaine Edmonds were all going to be off the team. Now maybe not all four are off the team. Yeah, probably like week 1 or 2. Probably week 2 after the Lions game is when I said it.
No, but you think Edmonds is off now? Like
No, yeah, I've changed my opinion on him. I think that
you'll change the DJ Moore too. Don't worry.
no, I don't think I will.
Nah.
Because this is 2 years of
How can you
tape
go
of
from loving a guy? How can you go from loving a guy like DJ, his first year here?
yeah, I loved him because Justin Fields only could throw to him, and that's it. So yeah, his stats were great.
The QBR. This guy had a perfect QBR rating last week. Threw a touchdown.
We don't talk about
scored
QBR.
a touchdown.
QBR is BS.
DJ
It's
Moore
passer
had
Perfect
rating.
QBR for a receiver who threw a pass on a trick play.
Bro.
I love it.
Scored a touchdown. Roma Dunze had 0 yards, 0 catches, and we still put up 47 with contributions heavily coming from DJ Moore, whether it was in the blocking game, the throwing game, or the passing game. But to finish off Cooper's point, asking us about what we think, I'm happy from a depth piece. You know, we pretty much swapped the 6th for a 7th. Oh, God. We pretty much swapped the 6th for a 7th and got this guy. So I feel good about the team as a whole, like going forward in the sense of, you know, contention ready, being ready to win. It's gonna be tough. We're in a division right now where we're all like bottled up with the top 3. Minnesota's 1 game underneath everybody, and the NFC, as Cooper was saying, the AFC is if you want to be in a spot to win right now, the AFC is the place to be, because the NFC it's packed. Like, we could end up getting 10 wins and not making the playoffs, just like Seattle did last year. Yeah. So
I think
I don't know. I feel good. Crosby would have been like cool in theory, but I'm happy with what happened. If we can draft a good guy this next week, you know, being that we have our offensive line mainly figured out and we don't need too many weapons outside of the running back position, I feel good. So go ahead, AJ.
No, I was just going to talk about the NFC like being kind of loaded. I think that probably at least, I think 2 get in from the West, 2, maybe 3 from the North, and then I think NFC South, Bucks, and then NFC East. I think it's just going to the Eagles.
Could the Panthers do
Yeah, the Panthers is what I was saying. Maybe it'd be the second, but that would probably knock out a team from the NFC North, being probably the Bears.
Like if we win 11, I think we're in. If we win 11, I think we're in. 10,
Yeah,
honestly
I don't.
know.
Yeah, 10 will be tough, but I think San Francisco's gonna start to tail off soon because of all the injuries.
Do you? So
Yeah.
right now we're at. So we're 5-3. If we can beat New York, we're 6-3. It's scary, we're biased, and I don't know. It is a little scary, but I don't know. We need to just lock in the second half of the season. And
Just we need to
Sorry,
win
Mike, you
like
guys hear me?
5. Yeah, we can hear you. We just need to win like 5 more of your last 8.
Could you guys hear me? I'm sorry. It like
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I didn't. Okay, what were you saying, Cooper?
Oh, you guys just need to win like 5 of your last 8, and
Well,
Yeah, we have.
obviously
I
would love
think
to win.
the most winnable
6 of your
games:
last 8, 7 of your last 8.
Giants, Browns, Vikings. and then
9
we have-
games left. We have 9
We have
games left.
Steelers,
Oh, okay. 6 of your
Steelers,
last 9.
Packers twice, Lions, Niners, Eagles. So I think we got to beat the Niners because I think that would be wild card positioning. That's week 17. That's at San Francisco though. We play the Steelers at home, Eagles on the road, Browns at home, Giants at home.
Friday game.
Black Friday game, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see the end of the year, but we can start. We can. Mike, what did you think of the Bears Bengals game?
Real quick before we say that, I want to give a shout out to all Chicago sports right now. We're doing great. The Bears look good. The Bulls look really good. The Cubs, they look like a team that could, be good this Sox. I don't know. What do you think, AJ? What do you think about the White Sox?
Didn't
I
you
think they
mention the
suck,
Blackhawks?
but the Cubs.
Young talent.
Yeah, you didn't mention the Blackhawks.
I just said young talent, Blackhawks.
Cubs look like they're cheaping out. They just declined an option on a pitcher, and then they traded a pitcher away for cash, which I don't love because it just signals to me like the Ricketts are being cheap again. I hope that they use the money that they're not spending on Imanaga and Kittredge, the 2 pitchers, on a frontline pitcher like Dylan Cease or Framber Valdez. I know you don't know who those people are, Mike, but they're high-profile free agent pitchers.
Line, I'm a little cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Free agent pitchers. They're free agent pitchers who would bolster our rotation. But yeah, shout out Chicago sports. It's been fun to watch.
Matas
I've been watching Bulls, Hawks, Bears.
Hinsdale native right there.
Willowbrook native.
But
Willowbrook.
really,
Yeah.
it's cold.
My dad met him at a NASCAR race and asked him, like, he said he lived in Willowbrook, but he went to Central. So, but
Well,
pretty much the same thing.
yeah. You asked me about the Bears. Very, very good week for football. Very good week for football.
This was the game of the week.
This might be the people. I was reading comments. I didn't see it this way, but they were saying this was the Chiefs Rams.
The Chiefs Rams of 2025.
Oh, we've lost it.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco was
we had- I mean,
what?
we had-
Jared Goff.
Hey, relax. And we had Patrick Mahomes Jr. But I mean,
That
just
goes
to
well
get,
for
to
you.
get up to that Bears game. Ravens beating the Dolphins, that was huge. We had the 49ers beating the Giants, which again, I think I was expected, especially beating the Titans. The Lions losing to the Vikings was a little crazy to me. JJ McCarthy, is he the truth? Patriots barely breezed past the Falcons, which was crazy. Obviously, Steelers upset the Colts, another like crazy storyline. We'll get to you guys, Cooper, next. You guys sweeping past Houston, and then we had us 47-42 in Cincinnati. That was a lot of stress in a short amount of time. We go from potentially being up 21 with about 2 minutes left to being down with about 45 seconds left, which is insane. I mean, starting
That's
from
a
the
lot of time,
front,
though, so.
I mean, for the so as I mentioned earlier, Roma Dunze was a ghost this game. No Rome, no Swift,
He was
no
blocking
Komet.
them.
Who? What?
Rome.
He is?
Yeah.
He's a dog. I'm just saying on the offensive side, like on the skill set,
Yeah.
like on the receiving
Stat
yards,
sheet.
catches. So you didn't have Rome, Luther, two of your top 3 receiving options.
Your
No
top
Swift.
2 receiving options.
Okay, stop that. So we had. AJ, I'm about to lose it, bruh. Okay, well, all that we put up 47 points. Loveland has a crazy game, and our guy goes for over 200 yards all purpose. Fourth, we were dominating that quarter, and I felt good about it. And then mistake after mistake happened. Our defense, as we mentioned, the defensive line couldn't hold it down. Injured secondary, just depleted all the way. The Joe Flacco was just toying with us, in all honesty. He was putting up messed up AC joint, I think it is, in his arm.
Yeah, sprained
if
AC
I'm
joint.
correct.
He's just old.
Sprained AC joint.
He's just old, man.
And he comes in and gets his team up with 47 seconds or whatever it was. And the whole time, when they pan that camera to the sideline with his boy DJ Moore on his side, I was like, yo, he's got it. First down, I think incomplete. Second down, incomplete. Third down, he runs and gets about, I think about 15 yards, 40, closer. Next play, he absolutely rips it to Loveland, and Loveland breaks a bunch of tackles to make it to the end zone and win us the game.
Never a doubt for the parlay. Way to go, Johnny.
Well, that was his second touchdown.
Yeah, it's never a doubt.
Yeah.
So, never a doubt. Great on that. The tight ends 8, our offense 8. Putting up 47 and almost still losing is crazy. But I'm just glad we got the dub, but we cannot have that happen, bro. Like, I swear, like, my heart was probably beating all the way up to the ceiling, dog. Tutum, tutum, tutum. Like, it was...
Watching the red zone.
Yeah,
AJ, I don't know.
not
AJ,
even
add on,
watching the game.
Add on.
No, Richard Hightower should not have a job. This new kickoff rule, the Bears struggle with it big time. Not only did you have the opening kickoff touchdown, like we've struggled with kick coverage the whole year. And so I don't like that he's a holdover from Eberflus. We had a kick blocked, an onside kick recovered. So I think it just reflects poorly on the special teams unit as a whole. This is such a Bears way to look at this, but say you handle business. Say you get that pick, the pick 6, and it's 49 to 27 or whatever. Say you get that, the whole narrative of the defense giving up so much is different. But whatever, he was down, and then we had to punt. But if we handle business. Like in the 2-minute drill, don't allow the touchdown and the onside and then another touchdown. The defense only gave up 20.
He's hoping.
Okay, bro, that
Because we have the special
kick
teams
was
touchdown.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
so the special teams is an issue.
That onside kick
I want
was
Cairo. I
disgusting.
want Cairo off the roster. Bring in Jake Moody. Cairo's calling card is accuracy within 50 and under, and that wasn't the case Sunday. The weather's only going to get worse. We play Green Bay outside. We play in Chicago outside. It's not getting.
But he
The
won us
weather's
the
not
game
getting.
last year.
Who?
Cairo won us the Green Bay game last year. That's why I
Yeah.
on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Morale
But
rating.
Jake Moody won us the Commanders game in bad weather too.
That's
It
facts.
wasn't that bad. No, Cairo. I just the leg strength isn't there. We have to get to the 35 in order to kick a field goal, and that kind of just sucks. We have to get to 35, and we let our opponents start at the 35-40 every time they get the kick.
And
So,
not just those kicks, bro. If you go back to the Minnesota game where he couldn't kick out of balance to get us that ball back.
yeah, exactly. Give me Jake Moody. I know he had accuracy issues in San Francisco, but I think we just got to try something different because the saying is if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but it's broke. So I think like we're gonna be in like if we're making the playoffs, we're gonna be in some tight games down the stretch. We have like probably maybe 2 or 3 more games where we'll be like favored in for sure, and then it'll be closer to pick'ems, or we're probably going to be a touchdown underdog against Philly, probably against maybe it's good if we're a touchdown underdog against Green Bay because
I don't know if we will be.
They
though.
can't.
Cover that or win
The way Jordan Love was playing this last week, I don't think that's.
Yeah, but then he looked. Yeah, so I think. Yeah, we just need. I think we need Jake Moody. Yeah, that game was crazy. I was glad that the offense looked better against Cincinnati because it's like Justin Fields' offense put up 39 on them or whatever it was. We came out there and put like 22 or 24 up. I would have been like, what the heck? Like if we're kicking field goals in the red zone.
You guys were emptying the clip with the trick
a
plays.
bunch of trick plays.
Yeah, I know. DJ Moore QB1. Is DJ Moore better quarterback than Justin Fields, AJ?
1 of 1 on touchdown passes. Maybe.
It's not bad.
He's better than Caleb.
Torrey Taylor,
Would-
biggest leg in the league. 4th round
Would
pick.
Justin Fields be a better wide receiver than DJ Moore?
Oh.
He's
Put
in
Caleb
a
in the
Terrell
slot.
Pryor- in a Terrell Pryor role.
Yeah. I saw something that were like a top 6 offense, like points per game, which is like crazy to think about. We've played some poor defenses, but still crazy as a Bears fan. Like, what? We're top 6, whatever we're at. It's like,
Yeah, you're 6 in points.
yeah.
You're like 7th in yards or something. 5th in
Yeah,
yards.
so-
It's just bro,
the
we
Ben
haven't-
Johnson
we
effect
haven't had
is
this
real.
since the Cuddy days. So
Yeah, the Ben Johnson effect is real.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I think I love seeing those not club dub videos, but the good, better, best. I think he's really changing the culture. Even that video of George McCaskey on the sideline got me hyped up. I was like, wow, he really cares about the Bears.
Unc was locked in.
His old sayings like, "I'm just a football fan. I'm not a football evaluator." That's like I remember him saying that a couple years ago, and I was like, "Man, I hate George." But I think he's changed a little
Good
bit.
guy.
Like
Good guy.
paying up for Ben Johnson, seems to care a little bit more about the team. But yeah, offense looked better, which they should have. I love that Colson Loveland was involved. Sucks that Caleb gave Komet a hospital ball, got him concussed.
Yeah, threw it behind him.
Yeah. But yeah, like I think like the end of the games, like if we're down, like I'm not like I mean I was panicked the other day because I was like we lost a 14-point lead or however whatever the lead was.
AJ was sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, I was like oh man, like game like
Bro, I was about to switch to the Denver game. I
Yeah.
was about to switch.
Yeah, the audio was on, but I was like watching the Denver game because that was like tight. And then like they scored, I was like, oh shit, like they're gonna get the onside, and they did. And I was like, oh man. But being down, like Caleb seems to deliver whether the team comes through or not. Like last year, that was a different story, but he let us down a bunch last year. Field goal blocked, Hail Mary, like that kind of stuff just happened. But like this year, he's led I think 3 game-winning drives. I want to say.
Washington, this game, and
Which I think just
Raiders.
games that the Bears like in my fandom don't typically win. We've been winning.
Yeah.
I like to credit that to the coach or just coaching. Like
and the
all
quarterback.
sides. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, we had the quarterback last year, and how did that
But
work
bro,
out?
he had his crazy to see compared to Justin Fields. This guy has the clutch.
No, yeah, he does. Justin Fields would have thrown an interception. Justin Fields. Well, I can't say he
He would
wouldn't
have
have
ran
put up
backwards and fumbled the
47, but
ball.
yeah, like he would have just done something crazy,
Fourth
like
quarter
that makes you
turnover.
want to
Love
rip
the
your
guy.
hair
Love the
out.
guy.
Yeah, we would have had like a bunch of extra skill players if we took the Hall, but we would have just been like the Jets.
Did you see that guy on Twitter today that said he still want to take the Hall? Like he's like, we could have had Marvin Harris.
Yeah, it's your burner account,
I
dude.
ran last night.
It's your burner account.
Burner account.
You and Johnny.
My burner account is Brisker season.
Yeah. Yeah. Great to see. Great to see that. We got to set up a camera when we're watching because I've had some crazy reactions.
We do. I think we should
no.
start doing that.
Yeah.
But Cooper, how about the Broncos? Not coming out of the wire just like ours. So, what?
Yeah. Another one-score game in the books. We were 1-6 in these last year, I think, and now we're 5-2 in them this year. So drastic improvement. Needed that to happen under a young QB. Wasn't Bo Nix's best day for sure. He was inaccurate several times on just plays he should have made. Some of the deep balls, like he needs to get better at that. But it's all with his feet. One thing I've noticed is his feet tend to fail him where he's trying to throw on the run deep, which is like he needs to like he has time to step, do a crow hop, and then chuck it. But he just does it on the run, and it's basically all arm, and it doesn't go there far enough. He did have a couple nice 30-yard touchdowns, one to Cortland Sutton and one to Harvey. We had a nice 2-point play, which I don't know how he fit the ball into Franklin on a 2-point play. There was no window, and he somehow got it there. Unreal. And defense is a monster. Like we had 2 goal line stands, didn't allow a touchdown all day. Had I think 3 sacks, 2 on Stroud and 1 on Mills, I think. We almost had a couple picks. If Talanoa Hufanga can catch the ball, we have a couple picks. It was a defensive game, but it's one you're glad you came out on top. We never play well in Houston, so to go down and actually win in Houston felt nice. I think we own the state of Texas now. We beat the Cowboys and the Texans in the same season, so we got the Texas State
Back-to-back weeks.
Texas State Championship, and yeah, it was good. Will Lutz is Big Nuts Lutz. He's clutch as always. I really like having him as a kicker because he's going to make it. It really adds value when you're in these one-score games to have a kicker that can make it, so you don't have to rely on touchdowns or having to get close like you guys are having to do with Cairo.
Cooked, man.
I do think he has one bad miss this year, which prevents us from going and beating the Colts. If he makes a 42-yard field goal in the Colts game, they don't have a chance to kick a field goal to win it. So that does suck. But other than that, he's been nails, which is awesome. But yeah, I liked what I saw out of the defense. We needed to run the ball. J.K. Dobbins had another great game, but he didn't get many carries, which was very unfortunate. He needs to get more carries early and often. Stingley got beat. Harvey had a couple carries, but he had a big touchdown on the reception. Harvey was good, but they don't utilize him in the run game as much. He's very much like a gadget screen guy, which I think he'll develop into the runner. But just because J.K. Dobbins has been so good, we've kind of been able to splice out roles for each running back. Like we have a a nice power runner in Dobbins. We've got the pass catching back in Harvey, and then we have our pass blocking back in Tyler Bidet. But I think once Harvey develops as a pass blocker, he'll take in that pass blocking role, and then I think that just happens. The rookies, they don't have to pass block in college, so they don't come in with the best skills. Although I do think the only reason he was drafted to the Broncos is because he was probably the best out of all the running backs in pass pro. So yeah, Pat Bryant looked really good. Jahdae Barron got to play outside since PS2 was hurt, so it was good to see that he has versatility. He started on the outside. He went into like some nickel roles and like nickel sub linebacker packages. We kind of did like a nickel linebacker, and then we put a nickel in the slot. Maybe they call that dime. Maybe that's dime. So we had some dime DB looks. Where our primary nickel was on the field, Jaquan McMillan, and also Jahdae Barron was on the field. So that was cool. I'll say we need to keep stacking wins, because even though Kansas City and the Chargers are below us, we have to play Kansas City twice, Chargers one more. So we're only 2 games up on Kansas City, and they have 2 games against us, and then we could be tied with them and not have the tiebreaker over the next couple of weeks. So that'll be unfortunate. But yeah, I think like when you're competing, every game is a must win. Especially when you have the expectations that the Broncos had early. So to squeak out this win, even though it was ugly. Also, prayers up for Stroud. I hope he doesn't miss the next couple of weeks due to a concussion. It was a pretty nasty hit when his head bounced off the turf. So never like to see that. And it's also like when you're playing on turf, there's nothing that breaks the impact. It's just like concrete and like rubber. So when your head bounces like that, that's a doozy, especially back of the head. But yeah, that's all I'll say. Is good win for the Broncos. Move it to 6-game win streak, tied with the Patriots for longest in the league.
You guys have actually beaten good teams, though.
I mean,
they beat the Bills. They beat them.
Yeah, I do wish, like, when you look back at it, there's a couple games you wish you won. Like for in like a perfect world, like I would trade the Giants and the Eagles game for the Colts and the Chargers games, because conference record and strength of victory would be better. And then you'd have the division game as well. But that's just nitpicky. I think you take what's in front of you and you got to win it. Because I think like we lose the tiebreaker to the Patriots on like strength of victory. So there's some stuff there. And then we lose to the tiebreaker to the Colts off of head-to-head and conference record. But hopefully if they keep losing, that'll just even itself out and we'll get a chance. But yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about from week 9?
I want
Mahomes.
I think
Mike.
What about it?
Mahomes. He lost.
Okay.
The Bills.
Okay. The regular season does not matter.
I think this might be the year that maybe they don't even play each other in the postseason.
Bro, that's what you said last year. I wish I could find a podcast where I could clip
Mike's
it
mad.
and make you say that last year. You said the same thing last
I might have.
year.
Yeah, this is the year.
It's still 2025, buddy.
This is the year. Yeah.
You know what Cooper also said? This year? Bears aren't winning more than 4.5 games.
Oh.
Cash in, buddy. Week 8. We're 5-3, buddy. And Caleb Williams is looking good. So I'll be expecting my $100 in my bank account, Cooper, for that over 4.5.
Yes, I'm gonna. Do you take Zelle? I will Zelle you the $100 for
buddy. I take Zelle. I take anything you want. Yeah, good game. Bear down. What were you saying?
Maybe even the Chiefs and Bills maybe don't match up in the playoffs this year. Maybe the Chiefs
right. The scriptwriters have it. It was promised, brother. It was
I would
promised.
love to see the Bills go win Super Bowl, but beat the Chiefs on the way to do it. But maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe the Broncos beat them
Maybe
early.
maybe the Bears win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Super Bowl would.
No, I don't want. My wife's a Broncos fan. I'm a Bears fan. I'd rather that not happen.
Yeah, buddy.
Cooper. Also, not only did you, unfortunately, not only did you not make that Bears bet this week, but the Pick'em League. Unfortunately, this was the last.
Let's just
Last
putting
week.
salt in the wound.
Yeah.
No.
I lost the Survivor.
Sorry about this, bro. This is awful.
No, it was a bad week. I lost the Survivor because the Packers can't cover a 13.5 spread. So I don't know. It makes no sense. Packers took out like 35 people in this league. So that was terrible. I shouldn't have never done it. I was torn between Seahawks and Packers, and I chose Packers because I thought I could save the Seahawks for next week. And shouldn't never
gotta
thought
just
ahead.
play, man. I mean, no
Yeah.
no one thinks the Panthers win this game. No one. I live in North Carolina.
That's not true. I texted with one of my Panthers friends October 22. He was saying that they were gonna get spanked by the Bills, and then they had Packers next, and I was like, Packers beatable. Don't hang your head. Packers beatable. You can do that. Go into Lambeau, shock the
You're a
world.
Bears fan.
No, they lose. They're
I
probably
know they're
what,
not get Jordan Love, bro.
8 or 7 point
If
favorite.
Caleb-
Cowboys can't cover
Yeah.
or can't even
Bro,
outright. They at double digit favorites against the Browns, and they just piss down their leg.
If Caleb Williams makes that throw that Jordan Love made to the end zone, I would never hear the end of it. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Genuinely. If
That's
Caleb
that's
throws
how I
that
feel
left
with
cornerback,
Bowman. Yeah, that throw was awful.
Twitter would have. No, I've seen it a couple times, and that's it. If Caleb Williams makes that throw, the internet will take that and post it on my timeline every day for the next 10 years of my life. But that was that
was
game.
horrendous.
We had the Rams go in. They beat the Saints back. Jaguars went in a crazy overtime victory. Cooper actually had, what's his name on your fantasy team? Brock Bowers, 43
I had Brock
points.
Bowers for 43 points.
Insane.
Yeah, it kinda
Obviously,
carried
we
me in
saw
3
the
leagues.
Bills won in the regular season. Insane.
Yeah,
But as we
5-0.
saw,
5-1 in the regular season, but it doesn't matter. Can't do it when it counts.
Can't do it against the big man himself, Big Pat. The Seahawks, this is the game that killed our parlay, but the Seahawks destroyed the Commanders. Hopefully, Jaden Daniels' injury is not. Oh, that injury happened on the same yard line. It was
His
same
RG3's
yard
knees
line.
buckling in the same
Yeah,
team.
same team, and same. It was a bunch
Going
of-
different direction, but
It was more.
yeah.
It was more things too than just that.
Like
It
same
was
quarter.
quarter. I think it was quarter.
Both players
yeah, it was
shouldn't have been in.
Quarter
No,
score.
because it's like Alex Smith and that other quarterback who had the really bad injury. It happened
Joe
on the same
Theismann?
field in the same. Yeah, it was like
Same
the same
day,
exact thing as
yeah.
these two guys. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then we had
Commanders, Reds,
Cardinals.
cursed franchise.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
How's that stadium, AJ? How's the Commander Stadium? Is it cooked?
I mean, honestly, they got a lot of parking around it, so I like that aspect of it. I haven't been to enough stadiums to know if it's like the worst stadium in the NFL. It's not horrible. It's not horrible, but I've only been to 4 inside 4 of them. So,
Mhm.
it wasn't bad. I like that there's a lot of parking around it.
That's huge.
Bears, no parking around it. I remember Titans, I had to walk pretty far. Falcons, I don't remember what we did.
I parked the aquarium there. There's places to park in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Oh, 7, that's it? All right. Watching a
Hey,
dance.
but
Vote
hey,
Andy.
AJ, let's ranking. Oh, yeah, vote Andy. This guy's
Nice,
texting all
let's
group
go.
chats to vote Andy.
Yeah, can you vote Andy?
Well,
10
if you wanna
times?
pull up your rankings while you do that, I will
Yes.
give my quick plus 100 once again.
Yeah, let's-
Unsuccessful last week because the Cowboys don't want to win, but it's okay this week because this week if you put 5 units in, you'll make up the entire year's losses. So we have 4 legs and it's 4 easy ones. We need the Broncos to win tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football. It's a gimme win this thing. Unfortunately, Cooper, is this a lock? I'm just
What?
kidding, guys. It's a lock. The Broncos are winning
It's
tomorrow,
free.
guys.
Say the
Don't sweat
line.
it. Don't over it. I'm not saying the line because then it's not. Okay, Broncos are winning that game. Give me Bowers to get 30 yards. This guy just get 30 yards. Seahawks to win and Lions to beat the Commanders. That's 4 legs. That's plus 113. Cash that in, AJ. Rank us.
AJ's A-list.
All right. Number 10, got the Kansas City Chiefs. They are at number 10, which is actually, I think, is pretty generous. Right now, they are the 8th. They are not even, they are the 8th best team in the AFC. They're on the outside looking in. They're at 10. They were looking good. I feel like it's like they're hot and then they're good and then they lay an egg. They didn't necessarily lay an egg, but like the Jags game, like come on, like how do you not beat the Jags? I know their offensive line is injured. It's NFL. It's week 9. Everyone's got injuries. The Bills lost.
Buddy.
Bro's pulling up past stuff. You can pull up the trophies all you want. I'm judging on how it
This
looks.
is 2025 regular
Yeah.
season power rankings.
Yeah,
This
this is
says
not-
week 10.
If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, maybe I'll have to put them at number 1 at my playoff power rankings.
Oh, shoot.
Um,
Good work.
But yeah, I think that Bills played well. Kind of got tight when Prater missed that field goal. But yeah, Bills definitely played better. Even the biggest Kansas City Glazer, Nick Wright, had Josh Allen over Mahomes in his Mahomes Mountain. Yeah, number 9, I got the Patriots. They did beat the Falcons, and they did drop a couple. This list is a week-to-week list. I don't think the Falcons are that great of a team, and they barely snuck out of there. They're still 7-2. They've got the Bucks coming up this week, so that'll be a big measuring stick game for them, I think, because I think they have a lot of cupcakes on their schedule, which is to be expected. Having a 4th place schedule. Number 8, I do have the Philadelphia Eagles. I was getting bad vibes from them, but I think they are. They do play well. I think they'll be. I don't know if they'll be a Final Four team in the NFC, but I mean in the NFL. But I do think they have a chance to make some noise. At 7, I've got the Bucks. They were penalized for being on their bye week.
You and that penalization, bro.
Yeah, well, I got an even better one coming for you. Got them at 7. I think once they're healthy, I think Bucky Irving looks like he's coming back. So that'll be big for them. Nick Buka, hopefully Kate Otten turns up. I need him to turn up because I just lost Tucker Kraft to injury. Then we got the Colts at 6. Came back down to earth a little bit. I think it was also a little bit of Steelers empty the tank game. Mike Tomlin has these where like you think probably lose, and then they come out and dominate, and then you have games like the Bengals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he needs that 9-8. I think he's gonna get it. But yeah, Colts. This is pre-Ahmad Gardner trade. I don't really think it changes too much, but just a disclaimer. 5, I got the Bills. Was a little concerned with their defense, but they seem to shut me up, and that's why I have them at 5. Josh Allen looks good. Intrigued to see how their weapons look down the stretch. I know they're very James Cook dependent, but if you can ride James Cook if he can stay healthy, you've got a good recipe for success there. Lions got beat by J.J. McCarthy, who was soft benched, which is that was a pretty surprising outcome. I don't think a lot of people.
We were talking smack last week.
Yeah, no, I mean JJ's 2-0 against his division, so and then he's lost to the Falcons. So can't.
When do we play them in 3 weeks?
We play them week 11, and it's we play them next week, like after the Giants game.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that game.
Number 3, back from the dead after being penalized for being on their bye week. I have the Seattle Seahawks. There was a little bit of an error on my part. I had them in my notes at 9 last week, but I must have done some last-minute switches when I was submitting my picks. Didn't have them on the list, so I'll take that. So on my notes, they jumped from 9 to 3, but on the graphic, they jumped from off the screen to number 3. They're just playing. They look like they're playing like just a different style right now. Sam Darnold's balling, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Hard to run on them. They've got a good offense and they can stop the run. I think that bodes well for down the stretch. They do play the Rams twice, which I'm interested to see how that shapes up. But I do think that Seattle could be a contender to represent the NFC. We'll see. Number 2, like I said this last week, Broncos number 1 in sacks, number 1 in sacks taken, least sacks taken. I think that's a good recipe for success. They came out, found a way to win a football game on the road against a tough defense in Houston. Clean hit by their defender.
No way.
It was a clean hit. It was to the chest. CJ's got to get down and slide. That was a big
Those hits, man.
storyline.
Little bro,
Yeah,
can't be taking those hits.
CJ's got to stop taking
Stop taking
them
those
hits.
hits, little bro. Stop taking those hits, little bro.
Mike's pretty fired up about it. But yeah, great defense by the Broncos. They found a way to win. Jordan got it. I did think it was interesting that D'Amico Ryans went out and defended Aziz Al-Shaair last year on the late hit to Trevor Lawrence, and then he flip-flopped on the hit to CJ Stroud.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta stand.
You're gonna defend your guy, but like
blame
still,
blame him.
I think the
You wish last
Al-Shaair
year
hit was dirty. I think that the hit for the Broncos was he was like he wasn't fully committed, and so like as a defender, like and especially when you have like stupid plays like Mahomes doing a fake shimmy out of bounds and get an extra couple of yards. Like I think you gotta hit them. If they're gonna do that kind of stuff. But yeah, Broncos, elite defense, found a way to win without Pat Surtain.
Who's number
And
one?
number 1, we've got the LA Rams.
Okay.
Matt Stafford's on a heater right now. They're beating up the teams they should. They beat the 7-2 Colts. They've got elite quarterback play, experience in the playoffs. They've got a good defensive line. I like how they shape up going into the playoffs. But yeah, that's my top 10. My preseason predictions don't look too bad. I had a Rams Bucks NFC Championship, and then I had a Bills Broncos AFC Championship. So we'll see how it plays out the rest of the season. But yeah, that's my top 10. Feel free to discuss in the chat, in the comments, and I will happily debate.
Bears number 1.
There we
Bears
go.
number 1.
Bears.
What about our
Every week I debate Bears, and then I'm like, let me see another week. I said that before the Ravens game, and then the Ravens game happened. And so I may say that this week.
I think we need some defense. I think we
need some defensive investment in the offseason through the draft. I'd like to see a first-round pick to the defensive line. I don't want to see multiple first-round picks to Max Crosby, and I want to draft a running back later. You can find good running backs, second, third, fourth round.
Monanga might be that guy.
Yeah, seventh
Monanga
round.
might be that guy.
Yeah, but I'd still like to have two backs. I don't hate drafting a running back every other year. But yeah, like Quinshawn Judkins was found in the second round. I don't like first round running backs. I just don't like that team building process. But Mike wants to draft a running back first round and then trade future first round picks, okay. 2 first round picks.
On to the last segment. This is our three picks, our 3 anytime touchdowns. Last week I was the faulty one, and who knows, I'll probably be the same one this week.
Fade Mike.
This is how I roll. fade my pick. I'm gonna say mine first. We have the Carolina Panthers. Panthers can win this game. Obviously, divisional game. It'll be closer than most, but I think give me Rico Dowdle to put the ball in the end zone. He's been great. Number 3 in the league in yards from a running back. He's only even started 3 games. I like Rico Dowdle against the New Orleans Saints. Yeah. AJ?
Yeah, I'm going to take Devontae Adams to score against the 49ers. I think the Rams go ahead and take care of business, and I think Devontae Adams is going to be part of the reason why. So Devontae Adams, give me that. Cooper?
I got Jalen Warren, Steelers running back, anytime touchdown. Yeah, I think he got 2 last week, so I hope I didn't just like go chase the hot name, but yeah, that's what I'm going with. Feel free to fade or play. I know Mike, fade Mike, but yeah, we'll see, and we'll catch you next week.
Buddy,
last words,
thank you for
Mike?
watching. Yes, sir. Anything else from you, AJ? Anything else from anybody? We're good?
Looks like a plus 568 parlay.
Oh, $10 to 50.
I'm gonna put
Throw the
I'm gonna
Bears
put a
money
uni
line in there for some extra. Throw Bears money line in there for some extra value.
on.
Get it to plus 1,000. Hey, appreciate y'all for watching though. We will see you guys next week.